Here's 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. First down throw there is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run here with the rookie. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
Going for it all. He's got it! A big play after being backed up. 52 yards.
Well, in my house, Mike, my kids call that a dot. I mean, I don't think he could have walked out there and handed it to him any better. And everyone wants to talk about arm talent and how far can you throw it. But in the NFL, if you want to play quarterback, accuracy is the #1 quality a quarterback has to have.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet. Like, he's 4 for 4. Now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Where is it?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Yeah, here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Second down, Prescott. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Here we go.
First down, Prescott. The throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll throw again. Dak. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And the Giants will take over here just past the 30.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Second and 11.
19 tight, 19 tight, sag, 18, pioneer, 70 range, set, cut 19, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a New York Giants.
They'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Back to the air once more on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early, speeds up.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, Prescott going up top. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions.